Oh, okay. Interestingly, I think I never knew I was going to be a ballerina, but I've always wanted to just want to just create opportunity for people. I know how to work it, but teaching like education wasn't a thought in my head. When I got into university, when you're in a church, they wanted to be in one department or the other, and the only place I could see myself was dance. But I didn't want to do hip hop. I didn't want to do choreography. I just thought, okay, what can I do differently? Then I remember that I'm always seeing videos of people on their toes, turning around, flying, and all that. Okay, I could give this a try. So that is how it all started. I actually started without having a full knowledge of it until somebody told me, "You're actually doing ballet." I said, "Yes, I know I'm doing ballet, but I'm not sure if I'm doing the full ballet. And
hello everybody, you're welcome to Just for Women Africa, and my name is Olaleko Amusa, the founder of Just for Women Africa. And today we're on a Zoom interview all the way from Abuja, Nigeria. We have with us Clara Nat, who is the CEO and founder of Nat Art Dance. She's a professional ballerina in Nigeria, and she'll be talking to us about how she got started being a ballerina, why she wanted to be a ballerina, and she'll be talking to us about her dance school, what inspired her to start a dance school in Nigeria. Yeah, welcome to Just for Women Africa, Clara.
Thank you very much.
So tell us, before we get into why you started ballerina, or why you wanted to be a ballerina, and with your dance coach, could you just tell us briefly about yourself?
Okay, thank you very much. Like Palalika already said, my name is Clara Nat, and I'm from Kogi State. I'm from a family of 8. I think I was opportune to be into a family where I grew up to see that both my father and my mother are hardworking, especially my dad. I think he was able to carve out his own niche, worked for people for a while, but he became a dentist. So I think I was able to get that spirit of wanting to be an entrepreneur and wanting to build things for people to be able to benefit from. I love dancing, I love singing, I love listening to people, and most importantly, I think I love kids. And I just always look for opportunity to be able to invest in people and people to be able to show themselves in the best way they could. Yeah, so I think that's just a little bit about me. So I don't know all the time, but myself.
Okay, that's a nice summary. Okay, Clara, can you tell us, why did you want to be a ballerina?
Oh, okay. Interestingly, I think I never knew I was going to be a ballerina, but I've always wanted to just want to just create opportunity for people. I know how to work it, but teaching like education wasn't a thought in my head. When I got into university, when you're in a church, they wanted to be in one department or the other, and the only place I could see myself was dance. But I didn't want to do hip hop. I didn't want to do choreography. I just thought, okay, what can I do differently? Then I remember that I'm always seeing videos of people on their toes, turning around, flying, and all that. Okay, I could give this a try. So that is how it all started. I actually started without having a full knowledge of it until somebody told me, "You're actually doing ballet." I said, "Yes, I know I'm doing ballet, but I'm not sure if I'm doing the full ballet. And I got to pay more attention, doing something different. So that was how I started from university, and I perform in church. People started calling us out to come and do performance with a partner. And after I finished university, I just felt like, why not just go into this thing fully, take training, go online, ask questions, and that was how I started.
What age did you start ballet, and did you learn how to dance ballet or be a ballerina in Nigeria?
Yes, I did. When I first started, I didn't have the opportunity to leave the country to go learn professionally, but I was able to pick up with training online. YouTube is your friend, and I was able to pick up YouTube online. And I didn't just want to jump into any training school in Nigeria. I wanted to be sure that they will be able to give me what I wanted. So I practically start off with self-training and getting materials, reading stuff, and that really helped a lot before I was opportunity to have professional trainers come into Nigeria, and I was able to attend trainings like that, and I'm still attending training. Yeah, so I started from Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's nice to know. All right, so being a ballerina, what are the requirements of being a ballerina? Does the person need to be of a certain height, certain weight? What are basically the requirements? Can anybody be a ballerina?
Okay, well, here in this country, I think we've broken that rule or that criteria of you have to be a certain weight. If you're too fat, you can dance and hold. You can dance ballet, but that has been breached. That has been dismissed. Ballerina, of course, you have to have the ability to be flexible. If you are not flexible, there's a possibility, 100% possibility, I beg your pardon, to be flexible. Yeah. So if you're fat, if you're on the big side, let me give you what's fat. If you're on the big side and you're flexible, yes, you can dance ballet. The only thing that's going to be missing is that gracefulness of the mindset and the picture they've given us from way back, that you have to be slim for you to be able to carry out the character and all. So like for me, if you're far, if you're on the big side and you want to dance, why not come onto the job? Because as you dance along, you're going to lose weight. So no criteria really, but your flexibility is key, because from there you can move into technique. From there you'll be able to work on your body structure. I would say that because when I started, I don't say I have all the criteria. The only thing I had was I was slim and I was flexible. Yes, and I built onto it. Yes, so no criteria really. We bring you in, and if you think you can catch the train, then you can just join the bus instead of you trying to run and catch the train. Yeah, so come and test it first before you judge yourself. So we don't like pushing people, because you can never tell. If you say no to someone, that person might just be the right person to bring out creativity in ballet. Yes, so no much criteria. Not really.
Okay, all right, that's good to know. At least it's good to know that it's open and anybody can jump on board to be a ballerina, provided they are flexible. Okay, how long does it usually take to be a professional ballerina, and what are the challenges of being a ballerina? Is it healthy? Do you get your feet get sore, your toes get broken, things like that?
Okay, really, ballet is actually very challenging. I won't say difficult, very challenging, because ballet has the name, and if you're doing first position where your feet have to be like a V shape, you can do something like this. It has to be this. So it helps you to be disciplined body wise. So there's no shortcut to ballet, no shortcut. It's from the beginning to the top. Very challenging. Your feet will hurt. That I can tell you. Your feet will hurt, your muscles will be crying, your skin. I think we have good skin in Africa, so we don't tend to see the bruises most time, but you can feel the pain from inside compared to the white people, because their skin is so tender that you get to see also. But here, you don't get to see it, but you get to feel the pain. So the feet cry, your arm has to stay like this, fifth position, it's hurting you, you have to lift yourself and all that. So yeah, it comes with a lot of challenge, body challenge. But that's our life. Even up to now, when I do some dance or I do some training, my body still tell me, let me be. But I can't let the body be, because I have to keep working. For the first question, how long does it take to be a professional ballerina? It's like forever. Yes, there's a level you get to that you can say you're a professional ballerina. But once you get to that level, you realize that there's another thing to add on to. There's another thing you need to keep topping. You need to keep topping. It's a long time thing. And even when you become a professional ballerina, you have to keep working on yourself so you don't get out of shape. Because when you stop dancing ballet, your body relaxes, because it structures your body. it's become part of your life. Once you stop, it's take you back to some level. So yes, you can get to a level. Maybe we have the beginner, then we have the pointer level. So when you get to pointer level, you can see you're professional. But when you get there, there's still something. It's another level. It's another course. It's just that the way you have degree, you have master's degree, you have PhD. You keep adding, you keep adding. You never say you're done, except you don't want to study anymore. So the same thing for ballet. You can get to a level and say you're done, but you'll be shortchanging yourself. So it's a continuous thing, until you drop the shoe and say, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing it again. Yes, so it's a continuous thing.
Why is it the misconception or the conception that to be a ballerina you need to be a woman?
Oh, totally wrong. So, do you know that ballet starts with the men?
For real?
Yes. Please Google it. Ballet start with the men, like men. They were the one that started ballet. The only challenge we're having right now in our country is because our African parents, which I love so much, just feel like if you're doing ballet, then you're about to change your gender, because it comes out to be more girly. And you know how women just know how to overshadow things. I think that was what happened in ballet. We overshadow ballet, and we just feel like it's women thing. No, it's both for male and female. That channel in this country and in Africa, to be able to make our parents understand that ballet is open for both women and men, not just girls, not at all. It's open. We have amazing male dancers in this country. We do.
Okay, that's nice to know.
Yeah, so you can dance ballet. You can start taking classes.
Well, we'll see about that. That'll be interesting.
I'll keep my finger crossed today. When I find myself in Ghana, I'll make sure I come and give you some special lesson. And I have a very good friend in Ghana, so maybe she will hook you up.
I can also picture myself in a tutu dancing ballet. That would be.
Oh, come on! Don't get to the tutu part yet. No. Oh wow.
All right. Okay, that's nice to know that. At least I had no idea that ballet was started by men, and it's good to know that. That's really informative. That's really informative. Okay. You are the president of the ballet teachers community in Nigeria. How long have you been the president for, and what does the role actually entail?
Okay, this is new. Even though they've been working behind the scene, the ballet teacher community of Nigeria has been working behind the scene for almost like 2 years or more than 2 years. But they decided to come into light officially this year. That was when they decided, okay, it's time to elect expose and official to make it all happen properly. So I can say I just jumped into the office October, just a few months ago. That was when I jumped into the office, and the purpose of this ballet teacher community of Nigeria is for us to be able to have a body, because we realize that a whole lot of people are into ballet in this country. A whole lot of people. We want to be able to have a regulated system where people can come in to be able to learn at first, because we want to make sure that the message, the teaching they are taking out there to these kids is the right one. Because yes, in as much as we have a lot of people in ballet in Nigeria, we have a lot of people that is not doing the right thing. So the system is here to correct the right thing, to help correct the wrong thing, I beg your pardon. And also to be able to know ourselves, to be able to know that, okay, Clara is in this city and she's doing the right thing. Tomi is in Nigeria, is in Lagos, I beg your pardon, doing the right thing. So we can have a buddy, because if you don't have a buddy as a ballet, I don't think we're going to go far. So the reason why they came together and decided to put this amazing association together is for us to be able to bring people together so they can learn, they can improve. We can also be there for their well-being, their mental health, able to give them materials. Oh, okay, these are the materials you need. Probably maybe they couldn't afford the material, and also to be able to stand for them in time of legal wise. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. You're starting a ballet school or a ballet studio. These are the things you need to do. And also, most importantly, to make sure that they're teaching the kids the right thing. And as the president, as the first president, it's quite a lot of work, but I have amazing schools. We have amazing leaders that are ready to make sure that this assignment is delivered 100%. I actually just have 2 years anyway, even though the work has already started. We have a lot of list of things to do, but first and foremost, we wanted to make sure that everything legal-wise is being put in place, and that's what we're able to do. So by next year, by the grace of God, we're going to start with training, a lot of training, business training, ballet training, stretch training, and all that. So it's for the purpose of professionalism in this country.
Okay, that's nice to know that at least there's an association in Nigeria for ballerinas, and you guys are getting together. Okay, so let's talk about Nollywood acting. Is there any role or future for ballerinas, entering into Nollywood, and Nigeria having their own ballerinas in Nigeria having their own Nollywood film or being casted, sort of?
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked this question, even though I didn't see it coming. We are so looking forward to it, because in the past, I don't think I've seen anything like a ballet movie in this country. They tried, but when you watch it, just like, please, what are they doing? And I know that part is coming very soon, because we are beginning to enter the advertisements in this country. We're beginning to enter the advertisements. We have one of our amazing boy, Lovett boy, already penetrating the advertisement. And we also have some of our amazing teacher, Mr. Hayo, Mr. Daniel, and among other beautiful kids already penetrating the advertisements in this country. So for them to start spearheading that, definitely we're going to be having a proper ballet movie coming up very, very, very soon. We'll not only just Tom Nollywood, we'll probably take over it, and bring out real dance movie, because we have amazing talent out there, and I know there are people planning on to do that. I think there's somebody, I can't remember, Oge, she did a ballet movie, and it's quite interesting. Yes, so we are coming up. We are not there yet, but we are coming up. Yeah, coming up very soon. You'll see us. You will. Yeah, There's a plan.
Okay, I can't wait to see a ballerina in a Nigerian movie in Hollywood. I heard about the Lovett boy and interviewed his mother, Esther Lovett, some few weeks ago. All right, that's really good.
Wow.
That's really good to know that things are coming to shape. All right.
Yes, they have.
We're about to bring the interview to a close, and can you tell us what's the future for Clara Nat and her dance school?
When I started Nat Dance School, I had 2 assignments, even though they are more. First, to be able to reach out to as much as possible kids in a proper way, helping them to structure dance the best way, because I didn't have that opportunity. And secondly, to be able to give job to a lot of youth out there that they are dancers. Because they're dancers, they can't just take their CV to anywhere and just say, give me a job and all that, because all they know how to do is dance. And amazingly, we've been able to achieve that to a point. We're giving job to amazing youth. If they were not even ballet dancers, they were just dancers. They have passion, and we train them. We always train our instructor to date. We always train them. And one thing we want to do, which is already in process, NATAT is going to be a proper dance school. Right now, we do results, we do certificate. The kids do exam every 2 years. They do proper ballet exam. We grade them and move them to the next class. So we have primary, we have pre-elementary, we have grade 1, we have grade 2. So it's already in the system. So our plan in the future, by God's grace, is for us to be able to even have kids from other countries to come and school in Nat Art, and they're coming to learn ballet properly. And of course, when they come to learn ballet, we try and make sure they learn a little bit of African dance as well. But that is the assignment ahead for them for NATA to be able to become a proper dance institution with proper certificate that you can take to any dance company, and they will give you a job because you were qualified. and you are approved by NATA. Yes, so that is one assignment on the table for us, and we are working.
Okay, that's great to know. That's great to know. All right, so as we bring the interview to a close, I'd love to ask you more questions because there are a lot of things I need to know, but we have limited time, so I can ask you all the questions. All right. All right, so basically, as we bring the interview to a close, what's your advice to women out there in Africa and Nigeria who want to get into ballet or be a professional ballerina? And as you answered that, so could you give out your contact details to our viewers out there who would love to get in touch with you, who would want to learn how to be ballerina too?
Well, thank you very much, Alaliko. I will not forget that name, really. I wanna just tell them, how the women out there, that there's no time to, oh, it's too late. If I told myself when I was in university that because I didn't start dancing ballet when I was small, I will have achieved what I'm able to achieve today with the help of God. So you just have to try it. If you don't try it, you will never know. So push yourself. Sometimes you don't even feel like, but you just have to push yourself, because if you don't push yourself, if you don't do tests, if you don't do exam, you will never see your result. You will always be at the corner of a failure or wanted to. And there's nothing like as I wanted to. There's something like, yes, I tried and I achieved. So yes, it's not too late. You can start learning ballet at adult. Yes, you can start learning ballet at adult age. So please push yourself out there, stretch yourself. It's a lot of work. It's just like doctor, lawyer. It's a lot of work. But trust me, if you start, I'm telling you, you will not want to come back. You won't want to say, no, I'm not doing it again. So please, women out there, push yourself. We need a lot of dancers out there to encourage our young kids, to let them know that there's career in dance. We need a lot of kids to come out to let them know that the kids from Africa, the kids from Nigeria can actually grow up to be a dancer as a career and compete with a doctor, with a lawyer as well, and have a good life. So please encourage yourself and push yourself out there. Get it out. And for my contact, our contact is phone number is 090 18 18 16 29. I'll take that again, 090 18 18 16 29. And of course, you can check us on our website, www.nathart.com. It's like you're writing a math, but it's on NATHSART.com. And of course, we're on social media as Nat at Dance. Just DM us and we'll definitely get back to you with a speed. Yeah, so that's I can drop right there.
All right, thank you, Clara. To our viewers who are watching, I'm sure you can see the contact details below. You need to contact Clara and her dance school if you want to learn how to be a ballerina. And thank you, Clara, so much for doing the interview with us. Wish you all the best, and we look forward to doing another interview with you again in future.
Yes, thank you so much, Olaleke. I really appreciate this, and we love what you're doing for the women. At first, I thought you were a woman. I didn't know you were a man. When they told me, I said, okay, I really want to meet this woman. And I was like, oh, wow, he's a man. Thank you so much for believing in us and helping us to push our activity and passion out there. Love you so much from Natal. You don't even have an idea. I feel like we made another friend all the way from Ghana. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Clara. You're welcome, Clara. And to our viewers who are watching, do not forget to like, subscribe, tell your friend who knows a friend about Just for Women Africa. And from Clara and I, it will be bye.
Bye.